The quality of our lives is directly related to the quality of our relationships. Most importantly, starting with the relationship you have with yourself.
Hi, my name is Giovanna Elias, and on this channel, I'm going to show you how the communication and connection you have with yourself and your inner world directly impact the relationships, the connection, and the success you have in your outer world, in every area of your life.
Hi, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode this week on The Connection Code. My name is Giovanna Elias, and I am a human connection expert. And on this channel, we talk all things communication skills, interpersonal relationship and social skills, and emotional intelligence and leadership skills. So without further ado, let's jump right into this week's fun stuff, and we are going to talk about the 5 ways to get over them and move on. But here's the catch. We want to move on with loving, pure energy within us. So let's jump right into the content today. If you guys have been watching the videos every week and enjoying what you've been seeing, I ask that you like the videos, subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications, leave comments below. I absolutely love to hear from you guys. And let's jump right into it today. So just before we get right down to the nitty-gritty of these 5 things, we really want to understand that in order to move forwards in our life after any conflict may have occurred with someone, we actually want to build a greater sense of understanding. And when we understand someone, when we understand what's going on inside of them here and here, we can then actually move forwards with a greater sense of peace and compassion. So most of you must probably be imagining that when I talk about moving on and getting over someone, that I'm probably referring to a girlfriend or boyfriend. And yes, this is one of the cases. But many times as well, we also may find ourselves having conflicts with either a boss, a manager, a business partner, friends, even family. And so any of these areas where conflict may occur, where harsh feelings have come up, and we really just want to let it go and move on and move forwards in our lives and get over it, get over those harsh feelings that we're holding on to, this video applies to you. So let's jump into it. The 5 ways to move on and get over them. Let's learn right now. So the first way that you actually want to get over someone, get over a conflict, and move forwards in your life with a sense of peace of mind is actually by asking. And what this really means is opening up the dialogue with the person and asking them what it is that took place. What happened? Where are they at? How are they feeling? What was going on here when decisions were made, when words were said, when actions were taken? That way, you actually gain a greater understanding of their perspective on things when you ask. Here's the catch though. When you're asking, you're not going running in with your guns a-blazing and ready to fight back. It's not like that. You actually want to go in with your energy calm, with your heart open, and your whole body and mind receptive. And this in turn is going to change the whole direction of the conversation and build a greater sense of understanding between you both. The second aspect to this that really feeds off of asking is listening. And listening is so crucial. And what it really means to listen is to be fully 100% present. That your eyes are with the person. That you are not only hearing what they're saying to you through their words, but you're also very aware of what their body language is also saying to you. That you go in to listen, to be receptive, with the intention of learning, of growing, of evolving, and listening in to the feedback and constructive criticism that this person may have for you. In listening, you can actually learn and grow and evolve a great deal. And listening is the very thing that 2 builds a greater sense of understanding. But listening also piggybacks off of the third thing, and this is practicing empathy and compassion. And this is really about seeing the other person's perspective, creating even more of that sense of understanding between both parties. Therefore, we can really see how it is that they feel and how that led to the actions that they took. And when we understand their feelings and we understand their actions, and we illustrate a sense of compassion towards them, a sense of empathy towards them, not only is that beneficial for them, but in reality, it's actually very healing for you. That it offers you a greater sense of peace and awareness and insight into the actions that they took and why it may not in reality be so much about you. In showing empathy and in embodying an energy of compassion, you may actually come to discover that your perspectives on things are actually quite different. That the way in which you feel about certain circumstances, your filters on life, your perspective on things may be entirely different. And in actually asking, followed by listening, followed by showing up with this empathy and compassion, you now are that one step deeper towards understanding and seeing the angle of the other person from their point of view, from their filters, from their perspective on life, as opposed to yours. And when we see things from the perspective of someone else, this too gives us perspective. And it actually takes away that really heated sense of emotion. It allows us to feel more healed, to forgive on a deeper level, and to be able to move forwards with a greater sense of peace within us. So the fourth way to get over that feeling, to get over that conflict, to get over that relationship, and to move forwards with a sense of peace is actually through accepting and taking 100% responsibility. And so as the classic saying goes, it takes two to tango. Therefore, we are both responsible for any situation that takes place. And the moment that you accept, that you lean into that acceptance, that you look at things and take responsibility for what does take place in your life, you can now surrender and you can lean into trusting the unknown, trusting the direction that life is taking you. And when we do so, we can recognize that everything actually happens to us in order to learn, that we are meant to grow and evolve from every circumstance. And from there, we actually prepare ourselves for something even greater yet to come. So you really want to lean back into that sense of acceptance. And rather than fighting or resisting against what is taking place, just allow and observe. Come from a place of peace. Look into it with a greater sense of understanding and ask yourself, what have you learned from this position? Therefore, you can surrender into the unknown and take those lessons with you into your future. So the fifth and final way to get over someone and some sort of situation that is creating that feeling inside of you is actually through implementing healthy habits into your daily life. And so when we implement healthy habits such as eating a very clean diet, exercising daily, doing morning or evening meditations, journaling, doing anything that raises our energetic vibration every single day of our lives, we now position ourselves in a stronger place, in a healthier place mentally, emotionally, and physically. And therefore, we can actually make wiser choices moving forwards. We can see things from a broader perspective, from a healthier, calmer, more relaxed perspective. And very naturally, we'll just feel great within ourselves. And when you feel great, you can actually move forwards with that sense of peace and love within you too. So, implementing healthy habits is really extremely beneficial for you and your overall well-being moving forwards for the rest of your life. You have absolutely nothing to lose by doing so. So there you go, ladies and gents. Those are the 5 ways to get over them, get over those feelings, that conflict, and to move forwards in your life with a sense of peaceful energy within you. So what were they? Number 1, you want to approach the person and ask with an open heart and a receptive energy. Number 2, you want to listen and be genuinely present and receptive to any feedback they have for you. Number 3, you want to approach the conversation with empathy and a sense of compassion to build a greater sense of understanding. Number 4, you want to accept the situation, take full responsibility, and trust the unknown. And number 5, you want to implement healthy habits into your daily life. Now, the last thing I really want to stress here, guys, is that if for whatever reason you can't open those doors again of communication with someone else and ask them and listen, then I suggest tuning inwards into your unconscious and asking yourself intuitively, what were the lessons you learned? Listening inwards to that inner guidance system within you and really hearing what it is that you need to learn and know moving forwards into your future. Now, if you guys want to know how to do that on a deeper level, we'll save that for another video to come. Thank you so much for being here with me today on another episode here on The Connection Code. If you guys liked it, click like, subscribe to the channel, leave comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys learned from today's episode, and ring the bell for more notifications so you can get updates on my releases of new videos every Friday. I'm Giovanna Elias, and I am a human connection coach, and thank you for being here with me on The Connection Code.